Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sports Culture Unfiltered. And it's been a while, to say the least. We haven't.
It's not. Is it that long?
I mean, I'm almost positive the last TikTok that I uploaded onto the TikTok page was September 12th.
Gave some time to get. We're getting in stride in the NFL season. How to give it some time.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, we'll call it that.
Like
But yeah, so we're back. AJ's. I mean, you guys have. Well, okay. You want to talk about a while. Cameron and David, they haven't been on this in probably a month and a half now.
Wow. Yeah, I don't.
We're pushing.
David has a lot to say about the Eagles, though.
That's he always says he doesn't have ball knowledge. He lies. Mm-hmm. He lies.
Like Cameron's silent though after this last week.
Yeah.
Like Bulldogs lost, Bucks lost.
We don't gotta talk about college football. We don't gotta talk about college football. You don't have to talk about college football. We don't have to talk about college football. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So today what are we on? Week 5 NFL now, right?
Yep, week 5.
Week 5. Not the greatest slate of games this week, I'm not gonna lie. But we did manage to find the 3 best that were pretty solid games, we think. And then we got a little new segment at the end. I'll bring that up later. But before we get into anything, I just want to shout out my boy Gabe getting married on Saturday. Sorry I couldn't make it. College is a thing, obviously. Gotta hate college, man. Gotta hate college. But yeah, shout out. Congratulations, bro. Hope everything goes well. And once again, sorry I couldn't be there. All right. So, let's get right into it. Hopefully, we'll get this sub an hour and a half, but, probably won't happen. All right, so start off, we're going to talk Phillies versus Phillies. Jesus. I meant Philly Eagles versus Broncos.
Ooh. Yeah, not the Phillies.
Yeah. Okay. This ain't a baseball episode. Like, get out of here, man. We don't need to talk about baseball because, the Rays are going to win the whole thing.
Oof.
Never mind. Maybe next new year. Ownership. Maybe new ownership. Ownership.
Next year.
Yep. Back of the trop, Okay. Off topic. But yeah. Eagles versus Broncos. Now, this would be a battle of two completely hated social media quarterbacks. I feel like nobody likes...
Bo Nix is ranked like the worst quarterback this year so far.
Everybody, I feel like nobody thinks Bo Nix is good online. And, dude, I have not seen a quarterback with more hate than Jalen Hurts this year.
Wow.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Has Jalen Hurts played the best he could? Absolutely not. But guess what? They're 4-0, bro. Like, what does it matter? And I looked this up literally like 10, 15 minutes ago. He has a top 10 QBR, and he's almost completing 70% of his passes. What do you want him and he's winning games. So he's been efficient, he's not turning the ball over, and they're 4-0. Like, what do you want Jalen Hurts to do? But no, he doesn't have however many passing yards. My bad.
I mean, people look for the stats nowadays.
That's all they look at, and it's only I don't know, but yeah, Jalen Hurts versus Bo Nix. This will be a very interesting matchup. Jesus Christ, my camera keeps moving. There we go. But interesting quarterback matchup. What do you feel about these two going head to head?
Like, I'm gonna say it that. This is Hurts probably his best defense he's going to face so far this year. That Denver defensive line has just been... they've been giving problems to everybody. I mean, right now it's that defensive line is going to bring some pressure to Hurts.
I wouldn't even say just the defensive line. I would go the overall front seven because you got Nick Bonito, their best
Bonito.
linebacker.
I think Cooper's pretty good this year.
Sacks.
Yeah. Who? Cooper, isn't his name Cooper? On the other side, Jonathan Cooper.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.
Number 0, wasn't he the one that was doing the 6'7", or was that Nick Bonito?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know a lot about that front seven outside of Nick Bonito, but
Then they got some.
I feel like they always be rotating out that front seven, but it's always good.
They always have some dirty players. That's all I know.
Wow.
Like every time we come to play the Chargers play the Broncos, it's always the injury list stacks up. Like they gave Becton a concussion. They were poking our Pipkin's eyes out.
But y'all beat them though, so who cares? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you got that dub.
We're undefeated versus
That's
Knicks.
Yeah, well, not against Jackson Dart though.
But against Jalen Hurts, we are.
Are you?
Herbert's 1-0 on Hurts.
Is he really? I didn't know that.
Yep.
You gotta.
Like we came into the link and delivered some BTA.
Wow. When was this?
Oh.
When was this?
2021, 4 years ago.
Oh, so before AJ Brown. Got it.
Yep. Hey, that was like Herbert's. What is that? His rookie year?
Oh, second year.
Something like that.
Second year.
Second
with
year.
Hurts.
Yeah, second year.
Same year. I think they were the same draft.
So it was like
Yep. But back to
either way,
back to
I think this
Broncos.
is Hurts. Like if
I will
there's
say
any
this,
time that's going to be good to pass, it's going to have to be today or Sunday.
Yeah, because speaking of that, Saquon Barkley, horrific start. I shouldn't say horrific, but not a great start to the year. So not a great start to the year so far. He's only averaging 3.1 yards per carry, and he's not even at 250 rushing yards this year. He has a decent amount of receptions, but I mean, outside the touchdowns, he really hasn't been great.
I mean, doesn't Saquon have like less yards per carry than Chase Brown right now?
No, Chase Brown is at 2.3.
Is he 2.3? For some reason, I remember.
I literally.
Oh wow!
I looked it up beforehand. You know who else is shockingly low? Is Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey's rush.
Is that shocking?
I mean,
they give him the ball 30 times a game.
Dude, he's top 10 in receiving.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's like
he's top one in fantasy right now.
Yeah.
Like I wish I would have drafted him.
He's a PPR god. He's like prime Austin Eckler right now.
That was a good comparison.
Just give him the ball
like
30 times, whether it's rushing or catching.
I mean, with those injury lists, I don't blame him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Saquon Barkley, not a great start to the year. These are two great defenses going up against each other. We mentioned it earlier. Obviously, the Eagles' defense hasn't been like star-studded like it was last year. I mean, they're giving up like 22 points per game, which is kind of high. But they're 4-0, so they're doing what they need to do to win. And with also how stagnant the offense has been at sometimes, it's gonna happen. They're gonna give up points.
I mean, Jalen Carter, though, they said he re-aggravated a shoulder injury or something.
Are you talking about Carter, or are you talking about Nolan Smith?
No, Carter.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Like, he was limited in practice yesterday.
Okay, well, at least he's practicing, though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all you can... As long as you're on the field at practice, that's usually enough. And honestly,
I saw Ja'Cory and Bennett was out.
I will say this: if the Eagles
like
were
a Dory
to drop
Jackson,
if the Eagles were to drop this game, I wouldn't even be mad. I feel like this could be a game that the Eagles could drop, and it wouldn't be a bad drop because they're pretty banged up right now, and you also have one of the best defenses in the league, if not the best defense in the league so far this year, coming into town. So you never know. But we're talking about injuries. We need to talk about somebody that's coming back this week, Mr. Nakobe Dean. His practice window opened yesterday. So yeah, that'll be interesting. A lot of linebackers now for the Eagles. Their 2023, 2 years ago, they couldn't buy a good linebacker, and now they got too many good linebackers.
What?
Bro, what was it? Zach
Did you guys have
Nicholas Morrow?
Depoy candidate? Or are you talking about outside linebackers?
No, the inside linebackers.
Inside linebackers?
In 2023, Zach Cunningham and Nicholas Morrow.
Wasn't that like? Oh, yeah. You're talking about 2 years ago. I was talking.
That's what I said. Last year, obviously last year was great.
It's
the same linebackers we have now. Like, wow. It's the same linebackers we have now.
Okay, yeah, 2023, yeah. I mean, Zach Cunningham back in the day though.
No, they were.
You can't say he's.
Their linebackers were horrible 2 years ago. No, Yeah, maybe.
What?
Was he on the Colts?
On that Titans.
He was on the. Was he on the Colts a while ago? I feel like
The
he
Titans.
Was it the Titans? Oh.
Like, Titans, Zach Cunningham? That Titans defense was good back in the day.
But was that Eagles Zach Cunningham, though?
Hey, that's different system.
But yeah, so the Kobe Dean's practice window did open up yesterday. I assume he's going to come back this week. Obviously, probably going to be in a limited amount of snaps, especially with how good Jahad Campbell has been playing. Low-key defensive rookie of the year so far. It's up for debate, but he's definitely up there to start.
Chargers don't have any, so I'll give you it.
But it's up for debate. But right now, he's definitely up there. Obviously, Quinyon Mitchell's still good. Well, Quinyon Mitchell. Well, you got two of the best cornerbacks in the league going up in this game. Pat Surtain and Quinyon Mitchell. Probably at minimum. Obviously, Pat Surtain's probably the best corner in the league right now. But then, and I mean, you could debate Quinyon Mitchell, but he's probably a lock for top 10 at this point. I'd say, right?
Who?
Top 10.
You said top
Quinyon
10?
Mitchell.
Top 10 defenders right now, or top 10 cornerbacks?
No, corners.
Oh, yeah, top 10? Yeah. I'll give him that.
So you got two top 10 corners.
But I will say, this game against Tampa,
it doesn't matter.
Like, he was holding a lot.
He was holding.
Like, the refs were on his ass.
But they were target. No, they were actually, it was the opposite. They weren't on his ass.
What? Did you guys have, like...
No, he was getting away with it. His penalties, he got away with his penalties. Okay. Yeah. There was a lot of other stuff, but
like not Tom Brady was seeing it. He was talking all about it.
There was some egregious ones, but they were targeting him the whole game. So it's like, I don't know, he's bound to get away with some of them. But he won Defensive Player of the Week last week, so this past week.
But I mean, who's going to be the cornerback 3? Ringo? Again?
Dude, Ringo in coverage this past week was actually really good. He played. I think he was only targeted 3 times last week. I think.
But Ringo, when it comes to making a tackle,
that I'll give you. He needs to work on that. That was rough.
Like he was getting shoved off by Bucky Irving. I was just like, oh.
I mean, Bucky Irving's a beast, though. Let's not deny that. We can't deny that Bucky Irving isn't a beast. But yes,
but it's like Ringo, you watch Cooper DeJean tackle. And you watch Ringo tackle,
funny
it's
enough,
like...
leads the Eagles in tackles right now. Mr. Cooper DeJean.
That's what I was saying.
Who would have thought, you know?
I thought.
Let that white boy play corner, you know what I'm saying? And they are. They are letting him play corner. Also, another thing I kind of want to bring up is right now, J.K. Dobbins, top 5 in rushing yards for the first 4 weeks of the year. I think he's sitting around like 320. Bucky Irving gave the run problems. I will give you that. The run defense wasn't great. But again, like I said, the Eagles defense was on the field for a lot of the second half. First half the defense played good. Second half the defense did not play that great, but the Eagles, man. Jalen Hurts didn't even complete a pass in the second half.
I mean,
but he could have been concussed, bro.
Like if the Eagles could limit the big plays, like they let up 2 70-yard plus touchdowns. I'm not giving you the Egbuka one. The Egbuka one, that was some fluky ass shit where it got through. Dude, that magically fell in his arms. It doesn't defenders should be there. Yeah,
they were there. It just somehow, I don't know how that ball got through.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right. I feel like, but J.K. Dobbins, top 5 in rushing yards so far this year. Cortland Sutton's still having a good year, or starting off with a good year. This one's a tough pick, to be honest with you, because I could realistically, with how, if the Eagles' offense still is kind of stagnant, and they're not really throwing like crazy plays at the Broncos, I could actually see them dropping this game, potentially. But yet again, you don't know about the Broncos. The Broncos have not won a game on the road this year. They are 0-2 on the road this year. Both their wins were at home. And also, who have they beaten? I forget who they've beaten.
They just beat the
Titans. Yeah, the Titans and the Bengals. Yeah,
like they lost the Colts and Chargers.
The 2 good teams they played, they lost to. So, but they were close games.
They were on the road for those 2, though.
Okay, and they're on the road for this one also. And it is an early start for them as well, going from Mountain Time to East Coast. So they're going to be 2 hours. They're going to be 2 hours ahead normally. than they normally are, and it's a 1 p.m. start. So it'll be like an 11 a.m. start for them, which is kind of early for them. Not that really matters in the NFL. I don't think it does, but I mean I don't think it'll matter, especially because they'll probably be there a couple days early.
That's true. I mean, I think Broncos they'll play tough. Like it's like
the line
they're
is
only
3.5
point.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm taking that spread. Like, I'll take that spread, Eagles money line, and the under on the total.
So you taking the minus 3.5?
No, I'm taking plus 3.5 Denver.
Sorry,
but like Eagles ML.
That. Okay, I can see that. So they're gonna win by a field goal, pretty much. And you said you take the under, which I could definitely
under
see
total
for sure.
I think it's going to be one of those, like, it's going to be like a 21, like...
Broncos have only given up, like,
21-18, maybe.
Actually, I literally think they've given up 67 points this year.
Well... I mean...
Okay, never mind. Okay, so I'm definitely taking the under, that's for sure, but... you know what? I'll just go Eagles spread. I'll just take the 3.5 for the Eagles. They'll probably maybe they win by a touchdown. Maybe it's like a 17-10 game or something like that. But I could see it being very low scoring.
Yep.
All right, next game. Next game on the list is Tampa Bay versus Seattle. So Tampa Bay is coming off their first loss of the year, and the Seahawks are coming off of a crazy-ass win in Arizona. They were up 20-6 in that fourth quarter. Cardinals came all the way back, tied the game, and they hit the walk-off field goal. You think Seahawks may have been fucking around in that game, or do you think it was like...
I think Zach Darnold's is some buns.
Zach Darnold?
Or Sam Darnold, my bad.
So yeah,
Darnold some buns.
Yeah, I mean it depends. If he's seeing ghosts, he's terrible. But if he's not seeing ghosts, he's not bad.
Yeah.
Is he better than Baker Mayfield? No, absolutely not. The Baker can bake.
Baker can bake.
Baker versus Sam Darnold.
But in Seattle,
that'll be an interesting matchup. I'll say this. Crazy enough, Seattle has been scoring a lot of points since that first game of the season. They scored 31 their second game of the year, and then they scored 44 against the Saints. And then last week they scored 23, which I guess 23 is not that much, but
they've had some good defense
crazy
as
enough,
well.
That's what I was just about to bring that up. They haven't given up more than 20 points this year, I don't think, which is pretty crazy.
I mean, it's like injured 49ers. Aaron Rodgers.
They weren't injured. They weren't that injured at that point, because that was the first game of the year.
First game of the year, they had no.
And they
Jennings.
did lose that. They did lose that game.
And then didn't Kittle go out?
But they still only gave up. They still only gave up 17 points. Like it's not like it was it's not like it was the defense's fault.
Yeah, and then it's like Aaron Rodgers, like.
Oh, that was the. Oh yeah, that's right. That was the Steelers.
And then they played Spencer Rattler. I mean, come on.
The guy who's never won a start. He's not like 0-10 or something like that.
I mean, his record is ruined, bro. His record's cruise.
Bro, South Carolina Gamecock, Spencer Rattler, number one overall high school recruit, Spencer Rattler.
Hey. I think that, Baker, they were talking about Baker and Sam Darnold in the good old days in Carolina, so.
I saw that. Baker's like, what good old days you He said, what good old days you talking about?
Yeah, they showed, a clip of Baker on, the defensive line or something, and he was, But, I mean, at the same time, though, no Mike Evans. You got Bucky walking around in crutches at practice.
Oh. I was not aware of this.
I was
aware of this. I did know this. Has he been practicing though? This week at all?
Nope.
Did he practice it? Oh, he has not been practicing it. Okay.
As of right now, they're saying he's probably going to be out. He's doubtful.
Interesting. Not that that's a crazy loss, because they still have Rashad. No, they still have Rashad White. Obviously, Rashad White is nowhere near as good as Bucky Irving, but he's definitely good enough.
I mean, Bucky Irving's
and also
sixth
the
in
Mike
all-purpose
Evans
right now.
Again, like I said, it's a tough loss, But it's not the end of the world because you have a guy who's still a pretty good receiving back in Rashad White. And also the Mike Evans injury, I mean, you still have with the emergence of fucking Emeka Egbuka, like, come on. They don't necessarily need Mike Evans, and they also got Chris Godwin back too.
Yeah, Godwin got locked down yesterday or last week though.
He had a couple catches, I think, but
like
Egbuka outside the big ass catch, he didn't really do that much. I think Quinion was following around Egbuka though last week, I think, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
He was following him, so.
I mean, Quinion was there for that 77-yard touchdown.
No, he wasn't.
What? I swear he was.
It was Makuba and Reed Blankenship that whiffed on that.
Makuba and Reed Blankenship? I'll have to go back and watch it. Maybe that's...
I've watched it a ton, trust me.
Oh, wow.
I know Quinion wasn't back there. That's all I know.
Yeah.
It may not have been Reed, but I know for a fact that one of them was Makuba because Makuba made a horrible play on the ball. He didn't even, he spun the wrong way or something. It was bad. So yeah. So so it's Tariq Woolen and who's, I guess Devon Witherspoon still, right? I mean, I saw he was on the injury report, but I don't know if I don't know necessarily what that.
An injury report nowadays, it's like.
It's tough to know unless somebody's doubtful or actually out. Mm-hmm. So you don't know up until Friday, which is tomorrow. Yeah, because that's when the full. That's when you have to make your most.
But I'm pretty sure Witherspoon had a terrible game. No, I thought he was getting head tapped left and right by Marvin.
Maybe I don't know, dude. I have not watched a Seahawks game this year.
I mean,
I don't really watch. I don't really watch the Thursday night games.
Yeah.
Not that they have been. Who knows?
I mean, they're good. They're good, but I think at the end of the day, I got the Bucs winning.
You think?
Despite the injuries, Baker Mayfield's been doing some magic. I think the Seahawks. I think Sam Darnold.
I think we do also need to bring up JSN over 400 receiving yards to start the year. So,
yeah, but JSN
he's top 5. I think he's only behind Puka, right? I think.
Yeah, Puka's just wow.
Puka's going fucking nuts this year.
He's 100 ahead of JSN.
Yeah, and he also leads the league in receptions too.
Mm-hmm. There's another receiver that's well known in the top 3.
And he had that long ass reception. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You talking about Quentin Johnston? Is that who's coming to your brain?
Hey. It's a breakout year.
I mean, yeah. Okay, but you say the Bucs are going to win, and I mean...
Yeah, I think Bucs... I'm saying Bucs win.
See, this is interesting, because the only games that their 3 wins this year have all been late comeback wins, and it almost happened again last week. They play with fire
every scary.
week. Yeah,
I was nervous.
Were you? So I mean 3.5 spread in favor of Seattle, but that's probably just because they're at home. And honestly, Seattle's one of the few stadiums that actually you can give home field advantage to because they are pretty loud out there. Not the craziest over under. I mean, not that NFL over unders really get that high.
Yeah.
Ever,
45.5. I mean, right now you do have. I mean, the Seahawks, their offense has been doing pretty good so far. So
it has, but again, I mean, Pittsburgh, New Orleans, and Arizona. I mean, I don't know. That's tough. But also, Tampa Bay's defense is kind of injury prone right now, I think, too. Not that it necessarily... I
mean, they re-signed Desmond Watson to the practice squad.
Everyone's I don't know if he'll be ready to go. They re-signed him to stop the tush push. And then the Eagles didn't even run it one time.
Yeah, the fakes need to be patched, bro.
Bro, you know what's funny about that? Everybody finds that crazy. They ran that last year. They ran that same fake last year, and it didn't work.
Really?
They ran it against the Saints last year, and it didn't work at all.
Only the Saints would not get fooled somehow.
Or no, they got fooled so bad that they actually figured it out.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. They just didn't even bother stopping it, maybe.
So I'll take the over, I think.
Over? Yeah, that's what I think
I'll take the over, and I'll go the Bucks.
Bucks?
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
I trust Baker too much.
I mean, between the Bucks and Seattle, it's like, who do I want to see win? I want to tie.
You over there in Tampa?
I'm calling a tie.
A tie? No way. Where'd you go? Put a bet on that and see if it hits.
Hey.
Speaking of ties, that ridiculous Sunday Night Football game. I remember I was going back and forth with you, bro. I was just like, does defense exist? Nah, we'll be fine. All right, sorry for the technical difficulties. The random break in between. AJ's stuff just glitched out, you know. It happens, you know. But yeah. So, where were we? Bucks. We both had the Bucks winning. Oh yeah, you had the tie. And then we were talking about the tie from Sunday Night Football last week.
Yeah, that was Dak MVP.
Do you see they only have like a 10% chance to make the playoffs now?
I mean, if George Pickens is playing, if this is George Pickens, I got them doing it.
Having the 10% prophecy come to life.
Yep.
Moving on.
Yep. So then,
all right, next game. Little bias in this one, just like the first one. No bias between the Commanders and the Chargers? No bias?
Just one team's better than the other. That's really what it comes down to.
No, I fully agree with you. Now, the main thing is I assume Jaden Daniels is coming back.
Yeah, but you know who's not coming this week?
Who?
Like McLaurin. He's staying at...
Terry is not...
He got ruled out
He was
today.
at practice that... Oh, he did get ruled out?
Yeah, they ruled him out.
Okay, he was on the...
And Debo's still questionable. Debo didn't practice today either.
So that could be interesting. But as we know, the Chargers' offensive line may as well be some XFL people at this point because, bro, come on now. Let's not act like your offensive line's a little bit in shambles right now. Let's be real here.
Like I think Becton comes back.
Does he?
Because he was limited practicing this week.
Okay, well if Becton comes back, then you get something. But Joe Alt getting carted off the field's not great, and he was doubtful. I mean,
they said it was he won't play this week, but they said he's not IR though, so he'll be back in like a week or two. Okay,
so even if Becton comes back, you guys still have a very makeshift offensive line right now, and that, like you said, you told me this last week during the game that was the reason why you guys lost to the Giants.
Oh, certainly. I mean, Herbert, I think I saw something that said Herbert had like 46 pressures in the last 2 weeks, which was like 12 or 13 ahead of the next guy.
Pretty high.
I mean, he's taken like 26 hits.
I will say, you were also playing one of the best defensive lines in the league. For as bad as the Giants are.
Yeah, I was saying that too.
You have Dexter Lawrence, Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, and Kayvon Thibodeau. That's not something you can mess with, especially with a makeshift offensive line. Like, it's...
We did make some pickups, though. Like, Harbaugh went out and... I mean, no big names, but Harbaugh went out and he's been
just got some bodies. Just
practicing a bunch of offensive linemen. We dropped a couple, picked up some more. So
Harbaugh making the executive decisions.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
that's why he's in
do we need passing? Or are we just going to hand it off to Hampton and let him go 10 yards per carry again?
Hey, as a fellow Omarion Hampton fantasy owner, I would be gladly happy with that. I can't lie to you. I would definitely be happy with that. And I do have that written down. Omarion Hampton, at least the past, 2 games now? We're looking at over 100 rushing yards both games, right? Or at least scrimmage yards.
Scrimmage yards, yes. Rushing yards now.
And 2 touchdowns in both games, no? I
Yep.
think. Yep, 2 touchdowns in both games.
Like he's in stride now. With Najee
Did he
out.
have 2 last week?
No.
No, okay. So
One
so
against the
he's there.
Broncos, one against
And then
the
he
Giants.
Okay. Wait, he's only okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter. All we know, all I know is that dude has been going crazy lately, with at minimum 24 points in the past 2 fantasy weeks, something like
Sounds
that.
about right. I think he had what? Did he have like
he had
26
20
and 29?
Something like that. I think it was like 20.
Okay.
It may have been 24. It doesn't matter. All I know is he's had at the bare minimum he's had 20 the past 2 weeks. So he's becoming one of the best running backs in football. I'll definitely say that. I mean,
agree.
the best running backs in football always rotate at least the like 6 through 10 range. They always rotate every year. Top 5 is pretty set a lot of the time. Like, I mean, right now, obviously, Saquon, Bijan. I mean, obviously, Saquon's not doing the greatest right now, but I don't think
Even
anybody's
right now,
disagreeing.
I was gonna say
I don't
like
think anybody's.
CMC JT.
Oh yeah, well, I guess that's fair. Jonathan Taylor kind of rotates. He's like every other year. Jonathan Taylor's like in the top 5. I feel like it's like one year he's in the top 5,
true.
and then next year he has a down year.
I mean, this year he's like.
No, he's like the best
ran
running
away
back in
with
the
the
league
top
right
5.
now. Yeah, he's like the best running back in the league right now.
I mean, people also sleeping
started
on
the
James
season.
Cook. Like people were saying,
Yeah.
James Cook.
He's top 5.
They said he's
second,
touchdown made, and now he's second in rushing yards.
He's
Second in rushing yards, yeah.
Which the Bills
And he's
definitely
also
need, 'cause
second in touchdowns.
Their passing game hasn't been the greatest. But
Like James Cook has scored scored a touchdown every game so far.
well, there you go. All right. Besides the point, back to the Chargers.
I mean,
Commanders.
QJ, come on.
I was just about to say the
like, come on.
resurgence of both Quentin Johnston and Keenan Allen. Now, do we want to count Keenan Allen's Bears year? That's
No.
for you guys to to decide. But who
Like,
cares?
that's Caleb
He's back
Williams'
on the Chargers now. He's back on the
buns.
Chargers now. He's what? How many receiving yards is he at right now? Is he at like 250 or
Keenan-
something like that?
Yeah, it's like 230, something like that.
And I
But
know
he
he has
has
a good amount of
3
touchdowns,
touchdowns.
too. Yeah, he has a good amount of touchdowns. Quentin Johnston, like we said earlier, top 5 in receiving yards. Who would have guessed? Who would
Top
have
5 in
thunk it?
touchdowns too.
Who would have thunk?
I
Who
thunk
would have
it.
thunk it? Quentin
Glad
Johnston, the man that
McConkey's
could
let
not,
me down this year.
the man who could not catch a ball the past couple years, has now. Of all the receivers on your team, Lad McConkey's the one that's doing the worst. Like of the top 3,
mean,
of like the first 3.
I hate
Not
to
that he's
say-
doing
I hate to
bad,
say
he's
the
just not getting
worst.
the well, he's just not getting the targets. Because
Targets are there.
Are they?
I mean, he's stuck
then
in
he's
like
just not
7
making-
targets a game.
Okay,
It's
so
just-
then he's just not catching the ball.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, Herbert. Typically, when
so-
he's about to get sacked, he throws it to Lad.
So of the guys we mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
he's playing the worst.
I hate that worst tag though. It's not the worst. He's just, he's just.
Of the 3 this year, he has not played. He is the worst of the 3 that we have mentioned.
Like
Does
when
he
you
have
say it
least
like
amount
that,
of
it
receiving
makes it
yards and
sound. Makes it sound negative.
Of those 3, though, it is true.
Oh, it's definitely true.
I am stating a
He has the
truth.
least production of the 3, but he's still playing. Like he's still doing well.
Whatever. Okay, what we haven't talked about is that Chargers defense. That Chargers defense is still good. It's still good. Saw Mr. Derwin James on the injury report. What's going on with that?
That man needs a break, bro. He's a deep boy
think?
this year. Give him a break.
Ooh, deep boy. We coming in feisty with that one. You
I
think?
mean, I can't think of anybody who's beating him right now.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you honestly. Depoy's up in the air right now. I will say that.
Like it's
There's
either
not a
Derwin
lot.
or Tua Pelotu.
No, you know who it is? Isaiah
No idea.
Rodgers. That man's locked down, dude. He has like the best PFF grade for a corner this year. I swear to God.
I
And
mean,
he has those
Isaiah
he had that
Rodgers.
2-touchdown game. Shout out Isaiah Rodgers. I know I miss him
I
on
mean,
the
2
Eagles.
touchdown game, but it's like against.
I know I miss him on the
bro.
Eagles. Trust
Like
me, I'll
against
take
them.
Isaiah Rodgers. I wish we paid him, because then we wouldn't have to deal with fucking Adoree Jackson.
Or Jackson.
Exactly.
It's because you guys got
He's
him
like
from the Giants. He's a sleeper agent.
Speaking of that, also, fucking Aziz Ojulari is just never playing either. What's up with that?
No.
Need to get him back on the field, especially with Nolan Smith being hurt. Got to get him back on the field.
But who needs to get back on the field is those Commanders receivers.
That is true. I mean, they are definitely in a rough spot right now, but at least, at the very bare minimum, they are getting.
Because I think Noah
Daniels
Brown's
back.
out.
Oh my God, you're right too. He was on the injury report as well. All right, why is this game so close? Why is this game such a close spread?
I mean, in JD5, sophomore slump, as far as I've seen.
Okay, well, he's played 2 games.
Slumped.
And then he got hurt, so.
Yeah, he's.
I mean,
he was in there against the Packers, and it was like. Whew.
Yeah, but that was one of the first 3 Packers games that went. No, wait, no, not even the first 3. Are the Packers this year's Saints from last year? Go crazy the first 2 weeks and then absolutely choke it?
I mean, I wouldn't consider. I guess loss to the Browns is pretty bad.
And a tie to the Cowboys. And let's be honest, right? And that was without CeeDee Lamb.
I mean, that was Jerry Jones letting them know that Micah Parsons can be stopped.
Yep. They traded Micah to get the run game going. So what happens? Josh Jacobs has a 31-point fantasy week.
Well, because isn't Kenny Clark out, right?
I don't know. It doesn't matter, bro. Packers.
Kenny Clark is. Come on.
Packers need to figure shit out. Cowboys need to figure shit out. Why are we even talking? I don't know how we always get off topic, bro. We
yeah,
need
that's
to get back
true.
to the task.
Like Chargers have it figured out.
I think the
Chargers win.
Chargers are at home. Not that really matters,
true.
but because Chargers don't. Come on, the LA teams they don't be having fans, man. Come on now.
Wait, what? This is news to me.
Except for Alexander Johnson here, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, Chargers are 2-0 at home. I'd like to leave that there.
I'll give you that. And aren't the Commanders they're 0-2, right? On the road as well. I think.
Yeah, they're 0-2 on the road. They lost to the Falcons last week. They lost to
And I will say
Packers.
this, their only 2 wins are the Giants and the Raiders. So, I'm taking the Chargers here. I mean, obviously the Chargers lost to the Giants last week, but that could have been a fluke.
That was just a fluke. That's the Giants' turf.
Sure. Okay. I'm going to take the Chargers. I'm honestly going to take, I think, 27-17.
27-17?
I'd take that.
Like, I would take Chargers spread. I'd even take Chargers minus 6.5.
I wouldn't disagree with that, obviously.
Like, I think they win by a touchdown at least. I think the over under 47.5.
Oh, you taking the under?
I'm trying to think.
Interesting.
I mean,
do
I think if Debo gets ruled out, do I think they move the ball?
I just don't.
More than likely, no.
Also, side note, that Brian Robinson trade was probably the dumbest trade ever. It sucked for both teams.
Well, I think
the
Commanders also weren't planning for Eckler to have an Achilles injury and Krosky Merritt to be a bust.
I don't know. It has been horrible for both teams so far. I mean, literally the 49ers haven't used him. Like, almost at all. They've barely used him.
Would you take McCaffrey out?
I mean, you gotta let him get some carries. I mean, he's not doing... Like, they just aren't giving him the ball at all. It just begs the question, why did they even trade him?
I thought the whole reason was because to give CMC some rest.
Were they just not planning on... But apparently not. He has, like, the most touches in the league or some shit like that. That man is leading the league in receiving yards. Or not leading the league, but he's top 10 in receiving yards as a running back.
Almost. He's top 2 in targets this year.
But but a lot of that might have to do with, Mac Jones is throwing him the ball a lot.
Yeah, but I think either
Mac
way,
Jones,
Bill Krosky Merritt gets locked up. I mean, if Debo's out, I think they just lose. I'm taking the under because I don't even got them scoring more than like 14.
Yeah, I'm taking 27-17 or 27 to 27 to 17. Yeah.
Yep.
All All right, we'll touch on this really quick. Rams, Niners, it's happening tonight.
Yep.
Actually, I mean, we could talk about this. This probably won't be out before that, but
I mean, I have Puka on my fantasy team. He's been a really good pick.
Honestly, they don't have Brock Purdy, Jawan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall. I mean, the list just goes on. Is Kittle still hurt?
Nick Bosa. It's like,
oh yeah,
he's
Nick
gone
Bosa's,
forever.
He's gone.
Kittle's still on IR.
Oh, Kittle is still on. Oh yeah, dude. Rams by like 17, bro. Honestly.
Wow.
I mean, maybe it's closer because it's like just that, like it's the NFL. But dude, honestly,
I need
the Rams
Puka to drop 100 yards again.
I can't lie,
Parlay
bro.
requires it.
The Rams are good. The Rams are really fucking good this year, dude.
Yeah.
Like they are really good. Obviously, their only loss was a crazy ass comeback from the best team in the league. Like, come on now. So, I mean, yeah. So that's just quick on that. All right. So last thing we're gonna do today is we're gonna do something a little different. I tried to get Cameron and David to do this, but you know, Cameron like refuses to record nowadays. So,
dang.
I tried to get to do this with the movies, but never got around to it. But we are going to do King of the Hill. So essentially, pretty easy game. It'll be decently quick. So I'm going to state a team, and then I'm going to have them go up against a different team, and then whoever wins stays, and then they go to the next team, and then the next team, the next. So it's just a head-to-head matchup, and whoever is standing at the end wins the whole thing. So
okay,
we'll start. We'll start with so the first person on top of the first team on top of the hill is the Cardinals.
Cardinals, okay.
And they are going up against the Broncos.
Cardinals or Broncos?
The Cardinals have only beaten 2 dog shit teams this year, but honestly, the Broncos haven't necessarily. They beat what? The Panthers and the Raiders, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think
no,
so.
Panthers.
Right?
No, they beat the Saints. Panthers and Saints.
Okay, even worse.
What? I mean,
oh wow, you want to flip a coin for Raiders and Saints? Who's worse?
Like, I think the way I see it is that if Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison, like, they started to have that connection towards the end, and it was looking.
Okay,
Marvin was looking crazy towards the end.
I think of Cardinals offense, Cardinals defense, Broncos offense, Broncos defense. Obviously, the Broncos defense is the best of all 4 of those groups.
Mm-hmm.
And would you say I think the worst of those groups is probably the Cardinals defense, right?
Cardinals defense?
Is it?
I mean, they've been doing pretty good this year, I thought. I mean, despite them playing bad teams, they lost. They didn't lose. They were 2-0. Then they lost to the 49ers 16-15.
Oh. Wait, what? How? Wait, hold on. They were 2-0?
Yeah, it was the battle of the undefeated teams, and the 49ers went 3-0, then they lost to the Jags.
Why in the world was I not aware of this? I guess I don't know ball like I
like
do.
That Cardinals defense has been good.
I thought they lost. Oh, I guess they. Oh, they played. Oh, I guess it has been pretty good. Huh.
Yep, Cardinals defense 6 in PPG, OPPG.
Bro's just gonna ignore the jump cut.
Like Cardinals.
There's a lot of editing. There's a lot of editing done this video.
Hey,
it's a lot of editing for a podcast.
It's good to get reps in.
All right, yeah. So we were at Cardinals versus Broncos. Battle of 2 shot. Well, obviously, you say Cardinals. You know what? I'm not going to argue with it. I won't argue with it right now. I'll give it to you.
I think Bo Nix has been questionable this year. I think both of the defenses are relatively
and the Cardinals are they're slowly going up right now, especially with their offense. I think their offense is starting to find. Even if they lost last week, they are starting to find a little groove.
People sleep on that defense, like Campbell's.
I mean, they haven't given
Campbell's not bad. Josh Sweat.
They've only given up
Josh
20 points. The highest amount they've given up this year is 22. So
yeah, I mean, despite playing, they might say they've been playing bad teams, but it's like I mean, still holding teams to low scores is still
Okay,
impressive.
I mean, 49ers and the Seahawks they're not bad teams by any means. And they've only given up, and they only gave up, what was that, 38 points between the two of them? Like,
I
that's
mean,
not
the
that
Panthers
bad.
even, they held the Panthers to like 9, like almost the whole game until like garbage time.
Yeah, scored a bunch of garbage. Oh, okay. All
So
right.
it's like,
So, Cardinals stay on.
I'm
Cardinals stay
taking
on.
Cardinals.
All right. So now, we got the Cardinals versus the Commanders. Now, I don't know how you want to do this.
Is it full strength Commanders or is it like?
If you want to do full strength, we can. If you don't, if you want to do right now how it is, we can do that as well.
Because it's like if I'm saying right now, like almost like their whole offense is out, I'm probably still going with the Cardinals even.
So you want to do like how each team is at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that, and I'll take.
Like
honestly,
now,
I think so too.
I think with no receivers, it's just too tough.
Yeah, that's tough. Okay, but if we were to do this at full strength, would you take the Commanders?
Oh yeah, full strength Commanders. Yeah, full strength offense easily. But current
the Cardinals,
Commanders, no.
But we're doing it as the teams are at the moment. So Cardinals move on still.
Yes.
Okay, so the Cardinals are now going up against the Bears. I think I'm taking the Bears here. Bears have been looking pretty good lately.
Current day Bears. Bears have a bye week this week, I think.
Do they? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Bye week
right.
Bears.
I'm gonna lean towards Bears. Obviously, I mean, now their 2 wins again. Their 2 wins are kind of like the Cardinals' 2 wins.
Yeah, I mean they barely pulled out the win last week.
That is fair.
That was
true.
against.
But they did put belt to
Raiders.
ass against the Cowboys. They did put belt to ass against the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys. Yeah.
And I think the Bears, when they're cooking, I think you got to give it to the Bears. Like if they're insane.
Do they have any injuries? I don't think
I don't
so.
think so. No, I don't think so. Rome is looking like a potential top 10 receiver. Caleb.
I mean, Jalen Johnson's out. I forgot he's out.
I'm taking the Bears.
You know, I'll give it to the Bears, even though that's really a coin flip. But
you think? I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, all right. I mean, that's fine. All right. So we got the Bears. So the Bears stay on, and now the Bears versus the Falcons. Who is the better team, Bears or the Falcons?
Probably Bears.
The Falcons are coming off the Commanders win.
Falcons are terrible.
Not that that's really.
Like, Michael Penix is terrible.
I mean, you can't really be getting 30 skunked by the Panthers. You can't be doing that.
But I will say, Michael Penix, I'll give him props. He had a good game last week, but I don't know. I think he's too inconsistent.
I'll take it as an Eagles fan. Thanks for giving the second best team in the division a loss. So. But yeah, I don't know. That's tough. I feel like the thing that's weighing the Falcons down a lot. You got 30-0 skunked by the fucking Panthers. Like,
they might get 30-0 skunked against the Bills. They play the Bills like in a week
are they on a bye week? Oh yeah, the Falcons are.
They're also on a bye week.
Yeah.
So it's like coming off the bye week.
They're still
the Bears play the Commanders.
Yeah.
And Falcons play the Bills. I'm going with I'll go with the Bears.
You going with the Bears?
I guess.
Okay.
The Bears.
All right. This one's interesting because I don't know how you're going to view this necessarily. Bears and the Jaguars.
Bears and the Jaguars.
Now, Jaguars have obviously they're 3-1 right now, right?
3-1, yeah.
Coming off of
they're about to be
road
4-1
win against. What? You think?
I don't want to be the one
hold
to
on
have
to that
to break
thought.
the
Hold
news,
on to
bro.
that thought. Hold on to that thought. We'll get there. But so Jags versus Bears.
I mean, I'm taking Jags.
I mean, that's
like
fair,
that Jacksonville defense is just like.
I mean,
they're
3-1.
They're underrated right now.
You're coming off a road win against the 49ers. Like, obviously, their other wins were Carolina and Houston. So it's
I mean,
not
they have like
great,
a top 3 running back currently.
Travis Etienne? Really? Top 3?
I mean, as of this year, if we're talking about not career,
Is this
but
actual?
this year,
Is this actual facts?
this season, Travis Etienne, people are like snoozing on him a little bit, but he's having a career year.
Interesting.
Like BTJ.
Oh yeah. Well, top 3 in rushing yards so far. Yes, that is true.
I mean, he has, top 3. Yeah, I mean, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you that.
I mean, I'll say
Trevor
their
Lawrence
only
hasn't
downfall
looked-
is T-Law is bad.
Is he bad? Is he still doing not great?
Like, he's like Jameis Winston, kind of, minus the yards.
Yikes. Well, then he's not.
But the 1-for-1 pick to touchdown almost ratio.
Dude, what happened? Like, he was supposed to be like one of the best. Yeah, 5 touchdowns, 4 picks, only a 49 QBR.
I mean, the only
It is
reason
kind
they
of a
even have
miracle
a
that
loss
they're
is because of Trevor
low key.
Lawrence.
It's kind of a miracle they're 3-1.
You're
They
right.
just
They
got
should
lucky.
be 4. They should
just
be
got
4
lucky.
to.
Should they?
I mean, Jake Browning gave him three gift wrapped interceptions, and Trevor Lawrence gave him right back.
So you're going Jags over the Bears.
Yes.
This is not one I'm going to argue because they're both pretty. Honestly,
I think Jags
the
have a better
will mellow
defense
out.
this year.
I think they'll
I
mellow
think they're
out.
off. Like, I
But-
think the Jags' offense is like BTJ
I think,
is still
honestly,
like really slow right now.
By end of season, I think both these teams could be like 500 teams, like 9-8 or 8-9 teams. To be honest with you, both of them. It's just which one do you think is going to be 9-8, and which one do you think is going to be?
I think Bears are 8-9 and Jaguars are 9-8.
Okay, so Jags are moving on, and the next team that they're facing, because I told you to hold your thought, is their actual opponent this week, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep. Currently, I'm taking
sorry,
the Jags.
AJ. No, I'm not letting you win this one either. I'm going with the Chiefs.
What?
I am going with the Chiefs.
What makes you go with the Chiefs?
They absolutely.
What have you seen from the
mollywopped.
Chiefs?
They absolutely
Oh,
destroyed
my.
the Ravens.
Ravens who literally have like 6 guys on IR, maybe 7.
It doesn't matter. They did what they but then they had their best offensive output of the year, and they won by 17 over the Ravens. Like I mean,
if they were gonna
did
have
what they were
that game,
supposed to
it'd be
do.
the Ravens though. Ravens already allowed like 41 to the Bills,
Okay.
38 to the Lions. It's like he scored
I mean,
30
okay,
against the
but
worst
guess what?
defense in the league.
But but they still. I mean, they looked like they beat the team. They beat the Giants. Not all teams can say that, but I guess
Barely.
the Chiefs
They were
can't
struggling
say.
against the Giants.
But I guess you can say you beat the Chiefs, even though that wasn't Brazil.
Yep.
So
Hey.
but their only 2 losses this year were to 2 really fucking good teams. The Eagles and the Chargers, come on. And the Jags lost to fucking Jake Browning and the Bengals. I honestly, the Jags
But
are
like
gonna fall
Jags,
off,
this
bro.
is that was Jags on
their
the road.
3 wins were an You want to talk about IR filled? The fucking 49ers last week.
I mean, the 49ers, they had CMC though.
I don't care.
Ricky Purcell and Jennings played too.
Yeah, but didn't they go down during the game?
Yeah, I don't think
I'll give you the defense. Their defense is good, but also the Chiefs' defense is good, and also the Chiefs' offense is fine.
I think playing in Jacksonville though. I guess
I'm going
we'll have
with.
to see.
I think the Chiefs are a better team.
We'll see. We'll see Monday.
Okay, so who's staying on? Because we're both.
Like I'll give you the Chiefs, but I don't really believe it.
You know what? We'll flip a coin.
Flip a coin. Okay.
We'll flip a coin. So we'll do Jags heads, Chiefs tails. Okay.
Yep.
Siri, flip a coin. It says heads. So the Jags. Well, you can't really see it, but it does say heads. So
So it's heads,
Jags
okay.
are moving on.
Yep.
There you go.
Siri
Now
knows.
this is probably where they're going to end because it's the Jags versus the Bills.
The Bills.
Now, say what you want. Say what you want about the Bills schedule.
Bills schedule is
they
so
have
trash.
They still have Josh Allen. You know what's
Like, that's,
crazy
the
though?
most cream
They
puff
have yet
schedule.
to leave the state of New York. Well, I guess. Well, okay, my bad. They technically left the state of New York, but they barely left the state of New York because they played at MetLife.
And what's crazy is that the Chargers have been to
do you
Brazil, Las Vegas,
4
New York.
of your first 5 games are at home. How is that allowed?
So that
That's
they can win
so
the AFC
stupid.
and make the playoffs.
That's so stupid. And the Eagles don't even have one back-to-back home game this year.
Even though the Bills' first loss comes this week.
To the Pats, Drake May.
Drake May.
Okay, but the Bills are better than the Jags.
Yeah, I mean, despite
The Bills are better than the Jags.
I think despite the easy schedule, I still think the Bills probably would beat the Jaguars.
What the fuck was that? All right, so the Bills move on, and this is last one: Bills versus the Rams.
Rams.
Personally, I'm taking the Rams. They have looked way.
I think that Rams
again, like I
offense
said
is just
earlier,
way too good.
I think their defense is underrated as well. I think their defense has played very well too. Again,
Defense.
remember their only loss this year was to a crazy ass comeback from the best team in the league. That's the best way to describe it, in my opinion. What? It's true. What? You're gonna tell me the
Yeah.
Eagles aren't the best team in the league?
No, it's just that was just a little
What?
crazy glaze, bro. I can't.
I'm sorry.
He said
Super
from
Bowl
the
champs
best
that are
team in the league.
Super Bowl champs that are 4-0, and they've beaten the Chiefs, the Rams, and the Buccaneers. 3 top 10 teams.
Their hardest game is yet to come, though. That's the thing.
This motherfucker with the Chargers, man. This motherfucker the Chargers.
Hey, Chargers are. They have the all-time record against the Eagles. I just want to put that out there.
One game, bro.
No, we're 8-5 all time.
Oh, my bad. That's right. I forgot we looked that up last time.
Yep.
Whatever.
I think either way, though,
All I know
I'm
is that-
taking the Rams regardless. So
Okay.
I think
The
Josh
Rams-
Allen,
yes.
Fraud Allen.
Hey, shout out fucking Matthew Stafford, bro.
Wow.
That dude's old, but
I mean, he
That
made
man's
Indiana
balling.
Jones
Top
look
5?
like nothing.
top 5?
Like the Rams
Passing yards?
exposed the
Like, are
Colts
you
for what
kidding
they are.
Speaking of which, how did that joke of Daniel Jones being good actually end up being like correct for you? That's pretty wild.
I mean, people were sleeping on Daniel Jones. I called it.
Apparently they were. You did call that. I'll give you that. But did you expect
Like
him to
Danny
be
Dimes.
3-1 in top 5 in passing yards through 4 weeks?
I mean, with their schedule, yes. Like Broncos, no, but like Dolphins, Titans. I mean, the Titans.
Yeah.
Cam Ward said it best. Like he said, we're ass right now. So it's like,
All-time presser.
I mean, between him and Sanders doing his mime impression, bro. Like, what's funny is Sanders said he didn't want to go to Baltimore because he didn't want to sit behind Lamar, and
Oh,
he
Shador,
he would have been starting right now.
He would.
But
Did you see that shit that Shador did this week where every question that he got asked, he talked
I just said that. His mime
Oh,
interview.
mine. Yes. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Like, it was hilarious.
Slow brain over here. But
Oh, good.
all right,
I'm
well,
still
King
taking
of the
the
Hill.
Rams.
King of the Hill winner is the L.A. Rams.
Los Angeles
Now, I will
Rams.
say, shout out the Cardinals. They made it further than I thought they would. I was expecting them
I
to.
think Cardinals, Marvin Harrison has to figure it out. Once they get that connection, despite James Conner and Trey Benson on IR.
Oh wow, we really didn't even take that into account
No.
against the Broncos.
I mean, McBride and Marvin, that's a good combo. You just got to start making the chemistry work.
Yeah. That's virtually a receiver at tight end. McBride's pretty good. McBride is pretty good. All right, yeah, so the Cardinals made it pretty far. Bears made it decently far as well. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, I think good episode.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what you think about this week. Let us know if we missed a game that you wanted us to talk about. I mean, not that anybody comments, but
Yeah, that's true.
but
Not yet.
if there is a random soul out there that somehow is watching the ending of this,
Yep.
comment down below. If you
Like,
made it to
comment,
the end,
subscribe.
comment down below. Comment down below. Okay. So this should be up by tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Oh.
Or very late tonight.
Very late? Yep.
Yep. All right. Well, you got any final words?
Bolt up.
Bolt up. All right.
Yep.
All right. See y'all, boys.